What's going on? Welcome back to Apex Alchemy. We got a couple of updates for you. Got a couple of boxes in. We got one from Hunting for Hookers, one from Nick Edward, Behind the Edge, and we'll go over all that stuff here in 1 second. So me and Courtney went to Arkansas, Washington State
Park.
Yeah, that's where they, the blacksmith James Black, contracted the first Bowie knife for.
Documented.
Yeah, documented.
Contracted.
Now he was making coffin handled knives before James Bowie come around. So like even rising Bowie, we'll just do a video about the Bowie knife. Okay, but anyway, while we were there in Mount Ida, Arkansas, there's a knife company called McCoy, and they make all their knives in the USA. I don't like the billboarding on the blades. Just kind of hoping that comes off as a leather sheath. How much is this?
78.
I think on their website it's 93. I was looking at their website, but if you bought it right in Arkansas, it was like 78. And this is a Trapper. It was 43. McCoy Trapper. So it says McCoy knives products are made 100% in the USA. McCoy knives are designed, tooled, and blanked and hand finished to our specification. All our blades use 440 high carbon, rust resistant steel. It's kind of weird. 440 HC. Is it? Maybe that is
It's high carbon.
It's high carbon, but I guess it's rust resistant as well. Handles materials are selected to ensure strength, beauty, and durability. We'll do another video like over the McCoy knives, but mine come pretty sharp. This is just like a basic Trapper, but this is smaller than most of the Trappers that we've handled. I don't even have another Trapper here to compare it to. Not a traditional Trapper, but it's probably like a mid-sized Trapper, something like that. $43 made in the USA, 440.
Got a pretty good pull on it.
Got the main blade's probably a 9, maybe an 8 or a 9, but it's the stops are kind of weird. Like it don't go straight across. And I noticed that on the spade blade first. I was like, is that where it's supposed to stop? It's got this like downward angle with the blade. But that's, it's doing what it's doing, right? I'll keep that open. We got a new flashlight. We're not going to mess with it right now, but we will be camping with that. $34 Nebo. I'm sure it's Chinese. I don't know. It's rechargeable. We'll check that out later. And this is not going to be my no nut knife, November knife or whatever. Whatever the fuck I was calling it. This thumb stud's coming undone. I'll pull it out of my pocket to use it, and the thumb stud will just be loose. I can't deal with that. I can't Loctite the thumb studs.
Because that's how you change the blades.
Yeah, you'd have to Loctite it every time you change the blade out. I guess you could do that. I'm not going to complain too much. It is what it is. But this knife's canceled as far as a daily carry. I got to have something dependable for work, so that's not going to happen. All right. So without further ado, whatever that means, let's check out what Nick Edwards sent. Small box here. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. That way, you ain't got to sit through all this. Okay, just pulled it out of the box. All this white stuff is just because of this stuff right here.
Peanut foam.
Man, it's sticking to me like I'm a magnet to it. It's like one of them boogers you can't click off, you know what I mean?
Gross.
Not me, you know? I see you over there in the passenger seat sometimes, wiping them on my... on my stuff. So this Nick Edwards sent this. Okay, it's Les George VECP or V. I always called it the VECP, but I don't know why. It's VECP, and that means vagina effortlessly destroys penis.
No, that didn't line up. Where's the C?
Corrupts. Vagina effortlessly corrupts penis.
Yes, I'll agree with that.
God almighty. Man, I'm going to have to get Nick. They're a trick. Hold your mouth right. It's tough.
Yeah, it is. God.
Maybe it's a man's knife. It just don't belong in this house. Where's your Bradford at?
It is.
Got this Bradford from Satu Dave, and automatically, I'm
Seeing similarities.
Yeah, I'm feeling the similarities. You see how they got the raised thumb stud or thumb ramp with the jimping on it. Very similar with the VECP. And that does that. I can't remember what VEC actually stands for, but you've got the two screws back here, kind of resemblant in design. Both frame locks, both titanium. It's the M390, and that's
Pocket clips are very different.
CTS XHP. Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, man. I will have to learn how to like reverse flick this and everything. God almighty. Yeah. It feels good. I like it. I don't think I'll like it as much as people who just absolutely fall in love with these things will like them. But did you lose my hinder again?
Did I lose your hinder?
Again?
I never lost it in the first place.
Well, how about this? Since we don't have a hinder anymore.
I haven't touched your hinder.
That's PM2.
I see an Acrobus.
That's okay. PM2 for size comparison. Right up my alley as far as size goes. I think I see the hinder across the table. Not a big deal. So that's Les George VECP. CTS XHP. And I will have to get used to flipping it. For show. It's tight. Probably not hold my mouth right. All right. So let's see what Hunt Trucker sent. Okay. All right. So this is the work tough gear. By the way, I picked up the Les George off of Nick. So that will be our new knife, Nick. Gave him buybacks, and I may give him the opportunity to do that if I can get used to that knife. All right, so it's work tough gear. This is one that me and Hunting for Hookers. He said he hot glued this stuff to this sheath, and he said this stuff, whatever it is, I've seen it before. Is just as strong as paracord, very lightweight. That is the Famine. That thing's huge. I needed this for camping. For show, it's just oily.
Yeah.
It's just oily. That's a good thing, you know. I do the same thing. Sometimes I'll clean my knives, oil them up good. Maybe hot glue too? I don't know. I don't know. We'll clean it up.
It's a big old knife.
It is. It is a big old knife. I believe it's got a 9-inch blade. Let's check that out. Get into all that. Yeah, good. Yeah, I have to clean that up better.
We're going blade or edge?
Well, let's go overall, I guess, first. 14.5.
14 3/4.
Okay. And then let's go blade. Is 9-inch blade with a
8 3/4 cutting edge.
8.5.
Okay.
Probably would be about 8 3/4 if you
Go straighten it out.
Yeah, if you straighten it out. With the Famine, I've been looking forward to this. I told him, I said, hey man, I'd heard him say on his video that the Famine just was not for him. He was like, I like it. I respect work tough gear for what they are. But the Famine just isn't my style. And I got on work tough gear and I was looking at them, and me and Courtney need something for camping that's heavy duty. We need something that's going to be able
Cut
to
down a sapling if we need to.
Yeah, we need a real deal Bowie knife. I told Cornbread from Hunting for Hookers, I said I need something to take the head off of a deer, in one whack. That's really what James Bowie told.
James Black.
Yeah. This SK85 steel. Yeah. So it's the same thing as your cold steel.
Oh Lord.
Well, no, I mean,
SK5 is what my cold steel is.
Is that what kind of steel it is? SK5?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, that cold steel. I think the SK5 is the model.
Let me see.
Anyway, while she's doing that, we'll get some measurements. Yeah, so it's cold steel, SRK, and SK5 steel. And so it's not the same stuff. And the reason why she said, oh God, is because like we were just carving.
And I did some light
Light
chopping
hacking.
of little small limb pieces,
And
knots on our sticks that we were making walking sticks out of.
I don't know if you can see that, but we've just
You could on the other side real well.
We've definitely destroyed the edge.
Flip it over to that other side. I think it was a little more noticeable. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like chips out of it.
And I've taken it to the stone. So not the same stuff, and I hear they heat treat like nobody else. So we will this is should be two totally different knives, but that for size comparison, as most people know what a SRK is. That's that next to the Famine.
It's a big boy.
It is a big boy. I'm looking forward to checking it out, cleaning it. Using it and all that good stuff. And
golly, that thing looks pitiful.
It's pitiful. It is. Like
that's ridiculous.
I think at $30, you just go ahead and like triple the money that you're gonna spend and get it in 3V. Because that's an option. Like sometimes you can grab up a 3V for $90. Just go ahead and do it, dude. Wait and get the 3V. It's got to be better than this shit. This is pitiful. Is what this is.
Literally, that was light.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah.
I wasn't doing any like major freaking hacking of a tree down or anything with this thing.
No. And we're not cold steel haters.
No,
I'll pull my shit out of my pocket right now. No, I'm not a cold steel hater.
This one just is not.
That one's pitiful.
Yeah.
It's anyway. That's kind of what we got going on new for the week, I guess. We just got these packages in. We took a trip to Arkansas, learned about the Bowie knife, got a new flashlight for camping,
and one big old Mama Jamma knife for it.
Absolutely. And
that chopper's heavy.
Yeah, it is heavy.
Got some weight, but it's got a good balance to it, even though it is extremely heavy.
Let me see those calipers. Well, I bet the SK5 is 3/16 blade stock. Maybe more than that. That's a fifth. 1364. That ain't no fraction. Anybody knows anything about? What's 5 millimeters?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Work tough gear.
Oh, at the back.
Good pajamas.
Almost 6.
Almost 6. Almost 6 millimeter. Let's zero that out. Not a very organized video, is it? 5.75 millimeter. That's yeah. It is a thick boy.
Mm-hmm.
It feels good, and the balance is like in the handle area.
Yeah.
Maybe not in the handle, but like right here.
Yeah.
So it is. It's going to be a good chopper. It's going to be a good lot of things. Love that design. We'll have independent videos of these things coming up. We just I don't know. Independent videos been kind of boring here lately, so I'm just trying not to put out videos. I like how Nick says it, for the sake of putting out videos.
Yeah.
Just wait till we actually got something going on, and we'll put out videos. So anyway, yeah, we'll put out independent videos on some of this stuff.
I'd like to test that one.
Yeah, we can go test it right now.
Just because.
I wanna see. That's probably just tree sap and stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of like to
Which
see
is
what's
what
going on.
happened to this one that I can't get off.
I cleaned it.
You still didn't get it all off, jackass.
Well,
What, talking about me? I'll clean it, said you.
well, can y'all tell? Can y'all tell?
Yeah,
this?
right
Oh,
there.
Yeah, that's
Those
horrible.
big ass freaking streaks.
Well,
They can see
I
it.
cleaned it with the light off.
Okay, whatever excuse is better than none.
I just see it my way for once.
Tell him he ain't no damn better.
You guys have a great one. We'll catch you on the flip side.